There's just too many of them. I was gonna do this video sitting down, and then I realized that I was gonna be getting up too many times, and it just wasn't worth it. So we're doing a standing YouTube video today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a full Funko Pop tour collection video. What do I call this? A full Funko Pop collection video. I have 119 Funko Pops. I've been collecting them since like 2017, 2018, around that area in time. I would probably have more, but I went through like a phase in I think like 2019 of like selling a lot of Funko Pops. So I'm gonna try to do this as organized as possible, because if I slowly went through all 119 Funko Pops, that'd be pretty boring. You can't see it, but on the floor I have all my Marvel ones. And then on the bed are all my non-Marvel ones. Oh my god, I don't even know where to start. I think I'll start with Star Wars, because I don't have that many Star Wars ones. Okay, first up we have the Child from The Mandalorian. It is a Walmart exclusive. Then I have two Reys. I believe this one is from The Last Jedi. I believe this one is from The Force Awakens. I also have two Ahsokas. I have her from Clone Wars and I have her from The Mandalorian. Also from The Mandalorian, I have Luke with Grogu. I have an Amazon exclusive Qui-Gon, because I love him. This was actually my first Star Wars Funko Pop. I'm pretty sure I literally just got it from Chris. Like, it was his and then he just gave it to me. But I love it. It's Darth Vader. And then I have one of the Star Wars Valentine's Day Funko Pops of The Mandalorian. I love this Valentine's Day line they did. I think it's super cute. Last but not least, we have the Amazon exclusive Force Ghost 3-pack. I love this. This is probably my best of my Star Wars Funko Pops. Since we're in the big franchises, I'm gonna go Harry Potter next. We've got the regular, normal old Harry Potter. Harry with the Cloak of Invisibility. Hermione with her wand. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. We have Ron and another regular Hermione. And then on topic of Harry Potter, but in the Wizarding World, you know, Fantastic Beasts franchise, I have this pop of Newt. It is a 2016 summer convention exclusive. And then I have another one of Newt. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive, and it's really cute because he's coming out of his little briefcase. Also for Harry Potter, I have this really fun pop moment from Goblet of Fire. Next up is my Hercules collection. Hercules is one of my favorite Disney movies. I'd say it's my favorite Disney movie soundtrack, and I'd say it's my favorite Disney movie that like isn't Disney princess, if that makes sense, because I don't really consider Hercules to be Disney princess. A lot of my pops are in boxes. A lot of them are out of box as well, mostly because like I don't have that much room in my room to display Funko Pops. So like the ones that I can put out of box, I'll have out of box, but it's easier to just like stack them in box. Are you guys an in box or out of box collector? Let me know. But to start off my Hercules collection, I have this little pop moment of him on Pegasus, which I love. I keep this one out of box because you really just can't see it that well when it's in the box. It's kind of dusty right now. You really just can't see it that well when it's in box. So that's one of the reasons why I keep it out of box. So yeah, for my Hercules collection, I have every Hercules pop except for Baby Pegasus and the Chase of the Hades Funko Pop, which is one of the Funko Pops I've wanted on my wish list for a very long time now. We have Hercules. I actually have the Chase, which I didn't even realize I had the Chase, because for the longest time my entire Hercules collection has been out of box until I like reorganized my Funko Pops recently. And when I had to find the box for this, I was like, oh, it's a Chase. But all he does is glow. Like, he looks exactly the same as the regular one, he just glows in the dark. That's all. Megara, Phil, Baby Hercules, Zeus, Hades, and then one of my favorite pops that I have is in my Hercules set. It is this Pain and Panic 2-pack. It's actually one of my most expensive pops. It's worth $125 on the app apparently. It's a San Diego Comic-Con limited edition. And I love Pain and Panic. I think they're very funny characters, and I just love this Funko Pop so much. One of my prized possessions. It is my second most expensive Funko Pop. On theme of Disney, we're gonna move into the Disney Princess Pops I have. So we have Beauty and the Beast. I love Belle, if you guys don't know. I love Belle so much. She's one of my favorite cosplays that I have, and I have been really obsessed with buying some Beauty and the Beast Funko Pops lately. I have a couple that I've been keeping an eye on. We have this 2021 spring convention exclusive one. I love this one because I like the green dress. I really do. We have this Hot Topic exclusive. And then this is probably my favorite Belle pop I have, even though it's like not expensive at all. I just love the live action remake of the movie, and I love this dress at the very end. It's like my favorite dress ever. So I love this pop a lot. And then of course we have Cogsworth and Lumiere. Next we are going to move on to Sleeping Beauty. If you guys didn't know, Aurora is one of my favorite Disney princesses. She was my favorite Disney princess when I was young. I adore her. So we have the original Aurora Funko Pop. Funny story about this one. I think my sister got me this for Christmas or my birthday one year. But my best friend Emma also got me this because it was on my Amazon wish list. So I actually have two, and what I did is I took the spare and I painted it myself because I mean, like, it's not an expensive pop and there's no reason for me to have two, so I was like, it's fine if I just paint it. So I painted it blue. Cause there's a chase of this one that's blue, but I was like, I don't need to spend money on it if I can just paint it myself. Make it pink, make it blue, make it pink. I have this Aurora from like the new Disney Princess collection they came out with lately. I have Maleficent, this Hot Topic exclusive, one of the most menacing villains in my opinion. And then I also have this Maleficent that I keep out of box just because her box is so big. I think it's like from the Villains collection line, but it's cool. She comes off of her chair, so yeah, I love her. Next, I have my Tangled Funko Pops because if you're not seeing a theme here, I've really only got Funko Pops of my three favorite Disney princesses, Rapunzel, Aurora, and Belle. So I have this one of her with Pascal, which I love. I'm missing Maximus from this. He was cheap, and then all of a sudden now he's worth like $100 and I can't find him anywhere for a cheap amount. So missing Maximus, but I have this one. I also have this one that I keep out of box because I like to be able to see her braid. And for the longest time, I would complain about how we never got a Funko Pop of Flynn Rider. And what was it, last year they made one? So, you know, I had to get it. Flynn Rider with his Wanted poster. I was so happy when they finally made a Flynn Funko Pop. Now we're kind of venturing into like my Disney, I guess I'll call it like Disney miscellaneous sort of, because they're Disney Pops, but they don't really have a collection to go with. I have Sorcerer Mickey from Fantasia because I love Fantasia. I have this Peter Pan Funko Pop. This is also one of my first Funko Pops. Again, I got it from Chris. He like got this box subscription, I think, and it came in it. It's this cool, here, let me move out of the way maybe. It's this really cool pop moment of Hook getting eaten by the crocodile, and I love it. Peter Pan is one of my favorite Disney movies as well. Like, I would include Peter Pan in the category I put Hercules, where it's like favorite Disney movies that aren't really Disney princess movies. Peter Pan and Hercules are probably like neck and neck. Hercules is a little bit over because it has the better soundtrack, but I love Peter Pan and I want more Peter Pan Funko Pops, but again, they are expensive. And then I have Carl from Up. Up is my favorite Pixar movie. Overall, my 100% favorite Pixar movie. You guys know this movie makes me violently sob, and all the Up Funko Pops are so expensive, except for this one, which is why I have it. I do hope to get more Up Funko Pops in the future, but I love Carl. He's one of my favorites. And then I have this 2-pack from Target of Wally and Eve. Next, we have my Stranger Things Funko Pops. I have these 3 for season 4. I got them at Walmart because they just came out. I have Steve from season 4 on pre-order. I was hoping to find other people at Walmart, but these were the only 3 that they had, unfortunately. And then my favorite Stranger Things pop, and honestly probably one of my favorite pops overall, is this Steve 2017 Summer Convention exclusive. He's got his bat, he's all bloodied up. Next, I have Dune. I really love Dune, and I'm really excited for the second movie. I've had the normal Paul Atreides Funko Pop for a while, and I was lucky enough to find the Chase recently at a store, so you know I had to get it. I love Dune and I love Timothée Chalamet, so I have these 2 pops. Before we dive into all my Marvel Funko Pops, like we're not even halfway through the collection. Like the rest of my collection is Marvel, and I have a lot of Marvel, but before we do that, I have a couple of like one-off Funko Pops that don't really fit anywhere. This is the only Funko Pop I have from the Batman, Target exclusive. It was there, so I bought it. I also have Starlight from The Boys. I love The Boys. It is one of my favorite TV shows. I cannot wait for season 3 to come out in June. To transition us into Marvel, here are my Marvel ones that kind of also don't really fit into a category. I have this Spider-Gwen Funko Pop. If you know anything about me, you know I love Spider-Gwen. Gwen Stacy is like my favorite Marvel character, like all the variants of hers that include Spider-Gwen. I love Gwen Stacy. I used to have a bunch of Spider-Verse Funko Pops, specifically all the Spider-Gwen pops, but then like I mentioned earlier, I kind of went through a phase of selling Funko Pops. So I sold all my Spider-Verse pops, unfortunately, but I have this one. And then we also have Magneto from Days of Future Past. I recently just watched the X-Men movies for the first time, and Days of Future Past is now one of my favorite Marvel movies, and I love Magneto, and I can't wait for him to hopefully show up in the MCU. I hope we get to see Michael Fassbender back in the role. I love him, and I love this Funko Pop. I like don't even know how to tackle the Marvel ones. It's a lot of phase 4, so I just go in order maybe. Here, I'll start with Daredevil. I've got this Daredevil Funko Pop, this one as well from Hot Topic. If you don't know, Daredevil Funko Pops are so expensive and so hard to get ever since the show kind of like peaked around the time of No Way Home. So it's very hard to find cheap and rare Daredevil Funko Pops. But I do have this one. This is one of my favorite Funko Pops overall as well. It's him, it's in his black suit. The black suit is my favorite suit, and season 1 of Daredevil holds a very special place in my heart. So I really love this Funko Pop. I got it special gift from one of my very good friends, Ember. Ember, if you're watching, shout out to you. I love you. Okay, we're gonna go in order of phase 4 timeline, and then we're gonna do all the Spider-Man ones at the end because like I said, well actually I don't know if I said this, but I have a crap ton of Spider-Man Funko Pops. Like a lot of Funko Pops. Let's start out with WandaVision. I know I just said we're gonna start with WandaVision, but I'm including this Endgame Wanda Funko Pop with WandaVision because she doesn't really fit anywhere else, and I love this Funko Pop. I recently got it, and it's probably my favorite Wanda Pop that I have. I also have this Wanda from the post-credit scene of WandaVision. We've got Wanda and Vision in their Halloween costumes. And then we have Billy and Tommy in their Halloween costumes. The most unfortunate story about this Funko Pop, real quick, I got it, and I got it for a really good price, and it was sitting on my desk, and I had Zaxby's one day, and I get Dr. Pepper when I eat at Zaxby's, and the bottom of my Zaxby's cup like was not, I don't know, manufacturing error, I don't know what it was, but the Dr. Pepper seeped out of the bottom of my cup and spread over to the Funko Pop, so the box has like a stain on it, and it's really upsetting. It's really unfortunate because this is a very expensive Funko Pop, like it's worth a lot, and unfortunately it got a little damaged. So really sad story. Next in the timeline, we have the Falcon and Winter Soldier. You guys know me. You know the Falcon and Winter Soldier is my favorite Marvel show. So I have pretty much every Falcon and Winter Soldier Funko Pop you can think of. A lot of them are out of box, and we'll get to there, but that's just because I have a special shelf. I have a special shelf for Sam and Bucky, so a lot of them are out of box. So actually I'm gonna use this time to show you my Falcon and Winter Soldier Funko Pops and also all my Bucky Funko Pops. Great. First up, we have this one in his outfit from episode 3, my favorite outfit he's ever worn. We have this Year of the Shield Amazon exclusive. I have this Bucky out of box because, I don't know, I think it's cute. He's like punching the air. And I'm not even kidding. They have so many Sam Funko Pops. So many. Okay, we've got this one of him sort of flying, this one of him, and it has a little red wing on the side, another one of him flying in his cap suit with his shield, and then him just standing with his shield. And then this is not Falcon Winter Soldier, this is actually Civil War. I wanted to show that I also have this one of him from Civil War, and for the longest time, it was one of my cherished pops, and it still is because I love Sam, you guys know that, but it was the only Sam Funko Pop for a really long time. I also have this one of Bucky from Civil War. We have this Bucky Pop from Infinity War. I have this one from Civil War. It's a Target exclusive. He is missing an arm. The Winter Soldier, we have this Year of the Shield Amazon exclusive Funko Pop, which I love. I adore this Funko Pop. I'm gonna save this one for the end of the video. I'm saving my 3 favorite Marvel Funko Pops for the end of the video. Next in the timeline, I think we have Loki. I think because Loki came out before Black Widow and it was coming out while Black Widow was coming out. So, okay, again, I know that this isn't from the show. This is just a Loki pop. Well, technically, this is from the show, kind of, because this is where the show starts off. So we've got this Loki from Endgame pop. This is one of my more expensive Funko Pops, and I got it for retail price. I bought it when it was like $11. I love this pop and I cherish this pop. I also have this Loki pop from Ragnarok, Marvel Collector's Corps, and it is also one of my more expensive Funko Pops. I guess the Loki ones are really expensive. I don't know. But I love it. It's my only Ragnarok pop, unfortunately, but this is a good one. From the show, I have the Walmart exclusive of Sylvie, and I have President Loki because he was my favorite Loki from the show. Now we have Black Widow. I actually got all of these, like, for those of you who don't remember, Black Widow was supposed to come out, then COVID hit, so they like pushed the movie, they pushed a lot of the marketing for the movie, but COVID didn't hit until after they had already released all the Funko Pops for Black Widow. So I remember for like the longest time, if you went to Walmart, Best Buy, anywhere during that like year of COVID, there were just Black Widow Pops all the time because they came out so far in advance before the movie. It was crazy. So the first one I have is her in her little like, well, Yelena's vest. It's a Marvel Collector's Core and I love it. I also have this Walmart exclusive of her in her gray, black, whatever you want to call it, suit. I feel like I keep saying this. One of my best Funko Pops, one of my most expensive Funko Pops, is this Yelena. I don't know why this Yelena has gotten so expensive and so rare, but she is. She's worth like $115. So I have her in a hard case. I got this for retail price. Like I said, she was everywhere. All the Funko Pops were everywhere for the longest time. So it's so crazy to me that this one is worth so much when it was out for like over a year. And they weren't like selling out or anything. They weren't in high demand, but she is now worth quite a lot and I'm really glad that I own her. Next, we've got Shang-Chi. I have this pop of Shang-Chi. I have this pop of Katie because I actually really liked Katie in the movie. And then this is one of my favorite like Marvel common Funko Pops just because it's honestly so beautiful and the detail is so insane. But this is Shang-Chi's mom. I don't know if you can tell, but the detail in her pop is absolutely beautiful. Next we have What If, and I surprisingly have a lot of Funko Pops from What If. We have Captain Carter, T'Challa as Star-Lord. This pop I love just because that episode was such a beautiful episode and such a sad episode because it was like the last time we're gonna hear Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa. So I really love and adore this Funko Pop. This Funko Pop is actually special to me as well because I got a What If box from Marvel like to advertise for the show, and the What If pop that it came with was Doctor Strange Supreme. And I was really excited because at the time we already knew Multiverse of Madness was coming out and I just felt like it was gonna be, you know, a good pop to have once the movie came out. I have this Funko Pop of Spider-Man. It's a Walmart exclusive. He's got the Doctor Strange cloak on. I have post-apocalyptic Black Widow, and then I also have Zombie Wanda, and I got her recently actually at a GameStop because I feel like after Multiverse of Madness, this is going to be another good one to have. I'm running out of space on my bed. Next up, we have Eternals. Athena from Walmart. I have Fastos. He was actually one of my favorite Eternals. He snuck up on me, took me by surprise. I did not think he would be one of my favorites, but he was. Another one of my favorites, Druig. And then my overall favorite Eternal, Makari. Okay, next we have Hawkeye. So I have Kate Bishop with Lucky. I have the Amazon exclusive Kate Bishop. Shout out to Chris for getting me this. I have the Target exclusive Kate Bishop in her Christmas sweater. And I also have the Target exclusive of Clint in his Christmas sweater. And then last but not least, I have Yelena. Okay, we are in the home stretch, you guys. We are now venturing into my Spider-Man Funko Pops. There's a lot, so bear with me. First, we're gonna start out with one that really has nothing to do with the movies. It's an Entertainment Earth exclusive. It's the meme of the Spider-Man pointing at each other. I don't see a lot of people have this Funko Pop, and it's one of my favorites because, like I said, I don't see a lot of people that have it. Also, outside of the movies, I have this Funko Pop. Chris got it for me when he went to Avengers Campus. I think I'm just gonna go in like chronological movie order. Up first, we have this Funko Pop from Civil War. This actually came in a 2-pack, one with him and one with Clint. I have no idea where the Clint Funko Pop is, nor do I have any idea where the box is, but this is from Civil War, the only Spider-Man Funko Pop from Civil War, and I love it because we all know this iconic moment. Next, Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm gonna go through my ones out of box first, and I'll go through my ones in box. So we have this Peter Parker. As you can see, there's a little bit of damage to the pop right on his eyebrow. I try to ignore it. The box also came really, really, really damaged. I found it in like the back of a Walmart section. The box was like destroyed pretty much. He actually does not come with a stand. I glued him to the stand, but don't worry, it's removable without damage. I've done it before. I glued him to the stand because he does not stand on his own. He's like lopsided. I don't know why. For every Spider-Man suit I have, I also have the unmasked version. So here's his homemade suit and here is his regular suit. Then of course we have the villain. This is Vulture. I love this Funko Pop so much and it is out of box purely for the reason that it is so detailed and so beautiful, and I feel bad when it's in its box because you just can't see all the details on this pop. This is also a pop that I don't see a lot of people have, so it's one of my favorite ones for that reason as well. And also Chris is very jealous that I have this Funko Pop because he loves Vulture. I also have this Spider-Man Funko Pop with his wings out. This is actually a Marvel Collector's Core, so the box does have a sticker on it, but I like to display this one out of box because in box you cannot see the detail. When it's in box, you can't see the detail of his wings, and that's kind of like the whole point, so I like to keep him out of box. As for my in-box Spider-Man Funko Pops, I have this one of him in his yellow jacket, which I love because, again, this is not a Funko Pop that I see a lot of people having. There's this one of him hanging upside down reading a chemistry book. Like I said, because I try to own the full collection of Spider-Man Pops, at least for Homecoming and Far From Home, I have this one. It is of Steve Rogers in his little, so you got detention. My really good friend Meg sent this to me, so Meg, if you're watching, shout out to you. Thank you for adding this pop to my collection. Next up for Spider-Man, we have Infinity War. Just like I did for Homecoming, I have the masked and the unmasked version of his Iron Spider suit. And then in box, I have this Target exclusive of him in his Iron Spider with his legs out. Next is Endgame, and I only have the one Funko Pop from Endgame, but it is the activate instant kill moment when he has Thanos' gauntlet. And this pop is out of box because it has so much detail, and like I want you to be able to see like the gauntlet and the eyes and everything. So he is out of box. Last but not least, we have Spider-Man Far From Home. There's this little pop of him on his phone taking a selfie. There's this pop of him in his new black and red suit. I also have the MJ pop from Far From Home. She is so cute. I know he technically still has a mask on, but this is basically the masked and the unmasked version of the Night Monkey suit. And then we have the masked and unmasked version of Mysterio. This one is the Walmart exclusive and it glows in the dark really, really well. Now, when I say I have the full collection of Far From Home, I mean, I didn't spend my money on the ones that I didn't think were necessary. So like, I don't have the elementals because to me, they weren't the real villains. So I didn't really want them. I'd rather spend my money on Mysterio. And then I didn't buy the Happy one because I didn't see the need. He's just holding a check. But yeah, this one is a Walmart exclusive and this one is a Hot Topic exclusive. So they're both exclusives, but I keep them out of box. And then the Far From Home Funko Pop that I have in box is this Marvel Collector's Core, and it's him in his, what was it, Sweden? Whatever. He's in that orange jersey that he borrows from somebody. I do not own any of the No Way Home Funko Pops, and there is a reason for that. When the Pops came out, I think I don't know if this is a hot take or not, I think the No Way Home Funko Pops are ugly. I think they were half-assed. Like, I kind of was already over the Far From Home Funko Pops with like the one of him taking a selfie. Like, I don't know, I just didn't really like them. I also didn't like the new suits. I didn't necessarily, because I mean, this was also before I saw the movie. I didn't like the black suit, and I still don't like the black suit. And then like there's one with like a weird like little arc reactor thing around his chest, which I don't get. And then like the Doctor Strange one is him like shoveling snow, and I just think they're ugly and I don't want to spend my money on them. I was expecting them to do spoiler pops for No Way Home with like Andrew and Toby and stuff, and I'm still holding out for that hopefully. But that's the reason why I don't have any of the No Way Home Funko Pops. They're just not, I am at the point where I don't want to spend my money if I don't like the Funko Pop. Why would I buy it if I don't want to You guys get it. Y'all get it. We are basically done with the video, but I saved 3 Funko Pops for last because these are like my 3 favorite. They aren't necessarily my most expensive ones, but they are still pretty expensive and rare, and they're just my favorite ones. So since we were just talking about the Spider-Man Funko Pops, I have this 2017 summer convention exclusive of Tony from Spider-Man Homecoming. He is a special edition because you can kind of see it, but he is holding his helmet. I know it's hard to see with the reflection of my window, but he's holding his helmet. This pop is special to me because it's the first like Funko Pop that I purchased. That was like kind of a big purchase. I can't remember how much I spent on it, but I mean, I spent more than the average Funko Pop, you know what I mean? But it was one I really wanted, and it was my first rare Funko Pop that I bought. But it was my first rare Funko Pop that I bought, and it just holds a very special place in my heart. Plus, it's kind of cool. The next one that I have is my Captain America from the First Avenger. This, I believe, is the only Funko Pop from the First Avenger movie, which I think is so dumb, but whatever. It's him in his World War II outfit. It is a 2017 Spring Convention exclusive. I love this. I love his outfit from World War II. I like that it's like the classic Captain America look. This pop was probably my second big pop purchase. I remember when I got this, Chris was really jealous because this is a pop that he also wants, but it's okay because eventually one day our collections will combine, and he'll technically own it at some point. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. And then my last Funko Pop, my creme de la creme of Funko Pops, this is my all-time favorite. This is my most expensive, or not, like when I say most expensive, I don't mean like I spent the most on it. I mean this pop is worth the most. So this pop is the one that's worth the most in my whole collection, and it's also my favorite in my whole collection probably. It is the Winter Soldier from the Winter Soldier. I don't think I even need to explain why this is my favorite Funko Pop. You guys know how much I love Bucky. I own almost every Bucky Funko Pop. I'm missing the one from the Winter Soldier of him in this exact outfit, but his goggles are off. But I'm honestly okay with not having that one. I think the one with the goggles looks cooler anyways. This Funko Pop is worth $135 according to the Funko app, and that's why he's in a hard case. I love him. So yeah, that does it for my entire Funko Pop collection video. No, it doesn't actually. I totally forgot that I had these. I have all the Goose Funko Pops, you guys. We've got regular Goose, Flurkin Goose, and then this is a Chase. He's like half Flurkin. Yeah, I think that does it for this collection. Thank you for watching me talk about all 119 of my Funko Pops. Do I have a problem? Who's to say? By the time this whole video is edited and uploaded, I will probably have more than 119 Funko Pops, because I swear, they just keep showing up in my house, dude. I don't know how they get here. They just keep showing up. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below if you collect Funko Pops. Do you collect them in box or out of box? And also, let me know which one of my Funko Pops is your favorite, because I'm curious to see which one you guys liked the most. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video. Comment those things down below. Check me out on like Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, anywhere else. I'm everywhere. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.